Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, where we're relaxing as per usual. Just got done with a stream, and took the time to have a little bit of a look at the Honkai Star Rail preview video thing. I've seen the trailer now. I'm excited. I haven't seen the entire special program yet. But, I mean, I do need to finish the Honkai Star Rail story, I suppose, and I guess I got a few days to do so. But yes, we had a catch-up stream just now, so now I'm recording some Animal Crossing, I suppose. So, hello everyone, we're now in Fawnhallow. It's 5:44 PM on Saturday, August 2nd, 2025. So how's it going with me getting the wrong phone delivered to me? Is the person who helped me for support replied at midnight. Which is, I was like, that's so late, like, why are you still working then? But they replied at midnight being like, okay, we can give you a refund, just give me these details, and I was like, sure, that's fine, but I don't want a refund more so than I want the actual phone I ordered. And you might be like, well, with a refund, you can get the phone you ordered. I could, but the problem is I used discount one-time voucher codes on it, which I don't know if I can apply again to the same transaction to buy again. And also the sale ends in like a couple of days, so I've only got like so much time. Like if they don't respond on Monday, I'm gonna have to like buy another phone and then return it otherwise, which feels ridiculous in my thing. Like I don't know why they wouldn't just send me the phone instead. Like they can take this phone, I don't need this refurbished phone obviously. But yeah, it's just kind of weird. I don't know if I've misunderstood, or maybe they just defaulted to that because they were like, oh, maybe they want a, dear darling wants a refund rather than actually a phone. But I'm like, no, I want the phone. Like, give me the phone, please. But hopefully that'll be resolved on Monday, is what I'm thinking will happen. Otherwise I'm gonna have to like call and be like, hey, like, just give me the correct phone. You can take this phone, I don't care. But I won't be pessimistic, it's a weekend, so what can I do? I'm just worried about the fact if a sale ends before I can actually like utilise it, and it's going to be like, well, I'm not going to buy the phone if it's not on sale, it's really expensive without the £300 off, so £300 a lot, so no, I don't think I'm crazy for being like, oh, I'm not going to buy your phone if I don't get a discount on it. This is your mistake, not mine, so what can you do? Anyway. So I'm being overly negative for no apparent reason when we don't even know what's happened. I feel like my throat feels so weird today. Like, I don't know. My throat and my mouth just feels a bit odd. Like, there's a bit of soreness, which I expected. I mean, I certainly hope I'm not getting ill or something, but there's a bit of soreness, which I thought would get away. So I thought maybe it was just a croaky morning blues, but it's still kind of there. I don't know. I did notice my gums were more sensitive today. I kind of figured out probably like I'll be real, didn't keep up with my flossing as much for the past few weeks. So when I flossed again, I was like, whoa, kind of feels weird. Sharp, painful, but it's Yuka. I have you in my wild world, I think. Unless you've moved away, in which case I don't. That's the thing, I wish we had in New Horizons more opportunities to collect more villages some way. Like, maybe having like a main 10 on the island. But then you could have, like, similar to like Let's Go to the City or whatever. You visit the city and you just see more of the villagers. And there's some which you can just sort of include in rotation because they can like live in a neighbourhood nearby or something. I don't know. The villagers are the lifeblood of this game, so it's crazy. Well, to me at least, it's crazy there's not more of a focus on them in some capacity. Anyway, what should we talk about? I don't know. Going through support channels. Oh. It's like Kickstarter just immediately stopped playing as soon as I started speaking. Yeah, I guess I am fortunate, but I've never had to go through like very annoying support channels. I say this, we haven't finished our journey through Google's one yet, so who knows. Like part of me, like impatiently, is like, I want a response. I want to know if I need to order another phone again. I want to know if I need to use a voucher again. Figure out what on earth is going on with the Amex rebate. Like, I think it's been used. I guess I'll double check it real quick. Like, will I get a refund? I don't know what's going to happen. Recently redeemed, yeah. Like, I've redeemed the Google Store one already. So it's sort of just like a... how's it going to work? I don't know. So I'm sort of very impatiently... Not impatiently, more like I want to get my phone, like my actual phone, you know? Get the details regarding it. Actually get exactly what I need. Well, I've got so many notifications about things being delivered. Oh, my package was in fact delivered. I've got this one. The ones I ordered from Etsy from America, which I don't expect to get anytime soon, so... So yeah, now I've got the case for my phone, the straps as well, which I guess I can put on my old phone still, but I don't have the phone. And it's like, what am I going to do with this? Google Pixel sort of save £70 down on Pixel 9a. Sponsored in my Gmail. Which again, why have there sponsored emails in my Gmail? But whatever. I'm just sort of like, what am I going to do? I don't know. We're not going to work on the weekend. Because they shouldn't do, but it's like, I gotta know what I gotta do. Do I need to buy it in my sales or not? But yeah. Otherwise, I think we're kind of chilling, you know. I don't think it's that crazy. What the heck we got going on? This is sort of stretching. I don't know, support channels. I'm trying to think of other support channels I've gone through. Because I haven't had to raise many, like, support issues, to be honest. Oh, this is my favourite KK Slider song, but I don't know what song this is. I think. If it's the one that goes... I have to wait till the chorus to recognise it. Yeah, it's this one. Let's see, hold on. New Horizons songs KK Slider plays naturally. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like listen to them all and actually figure out what he's playing. I don't know which song it is. I mean, maybe we could figure it out actually. What else do we usually do this time? There's nothing. We have all of the songs. So let's go listen to a sample of each of them. Hopefully no one visits us. But yeah, support channels. There was another time where like my parcel just kept getting lost. Like they said they were going to deliver today and then they were like, oh, just missed you. And I was like, I was literally in the house all day. What happened? Later I figured out they weren't actually delivering it because the label fell off or something in the packaging in the parcel clinic is the wrong word, but department. And then they couldn't find it, essentially. So I had to contact the deliverer, be like, hey, can you like tell them this is my package? And eventually it worked. It's going to be really hard to recognise, I think. Because it's going to sound different. Because I only recognise the chorus. It's not that one, is it? In my mind, I think it's a KK Vocaloid song, but I'm actually not sure. I Love You is also a really good one. So we try and discover the song. Maybe, hold on, let's turn it up so I can actually listen to it. But yeah, like support management thing. Like I don't envy working in support, mind you, for any software proprietary company or whatever, because dealing with customers on a daily basis must be very frustrating. Because there are a lot of bad customers out there. I like to think of myself as a pretty good customer. I raise reasonable complaints, I think. I'm very patient, I like to think. Despite the fact I'm a bit more rushed in this case, because again, the sale was only temporary. I want to make sure I don't miss out on the sale, you know? Sale. None of these sound right. It's so hard to just know. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say now. Like, yeah, it must be very annoying having to deal with customers, especially those like just trying to get like free money from it, complaining for no reason, trying to get like troubleshooting when we haven't even done the basics. This one sounds really nice actually. But I'd like to feel like I'm more justified in this case of being like, hey, I just kind of want my phone. That's literally it. I don't know at what point they might start giving me free stuff or something. I don't think they will. But it's not really my goal to get free stuff. My goal is just to get my phone. Simplistic, but still. It's the sort of thing where I'm like, come on. See, this is the one I thought it was, but I'm listening to this, it doesn't sound right. Part of me thinks it must be one of the secret songs then. What else can we talk about? I don't know. I'm trying to think of support things I've even been through, but I really can't think of many. I don't think there's been many times when things have like broken. Oh, I remember. There's another one. my first foray, I think, into doing that sort of thing is when I bought Super Paper Mario, and then basically there was a glitch in Super Paper Mario where if you it's like if you exit the room in the mansion chapter, which I think was chapter 2 or something, and then did something, it would freeze the game. And I thought it was just like the game itself was like my game CD itself was broken. So I remember going to the game store and like returning it, being like, oh yeah, halfway through the game it just completely freezes. And then I bought like they like exchanged it for a new one. And I was like, okay, this one for sure. Same thing happened again. And I was like, what is going on? And then I looked up, and it turns out that you weren't actually meant to do that. You were meant to turn in 3D mode and jump over the spikes. They just didn't anticipate someone not doing that, and then it crashes the game. I wonder if they fixed it. Oh, it could be stale cupcakes actually. No, stale cupcakes is much more atmospheric. Well, I don't know which one it is, so I'm going to have to listen to all the Cake Cider songs in full, his acoustic version, and figure out which one it is from that. But yeah, I remember doing that for support, and I felt really bad afterwards, because I was like, oh, it turns out the game is not broken. It turns out that it's literally just a glitch. Well, I mean, the game is broken, but it's not a fault of a game store employee. It just didn't, straight up didn't have, but the game itself straight up could not progress past that point. But yeah, customer support, definitely a very, very underrated role, I think. But also, it's kind of weird because I feel like most people would agree, being like, I would never want to work in customer support. Dealing with people must be so tiring. We're doing like a very thankless job. It's just like you're getting constant beratement at the end of the day. But then every single time people talk about customer support, I think like 90% of the time it's like, God, I just had the most frustrating experience with customer support or something. Or they can't, like, oh, they can't help me. And it's like, what do you mean you can't help me? All I'm asking is XYZ. What divisive role? It is. I'm not saying it's right and wrong. I'm saying that probably it's multifaceted. There's some customer supports which are good and some which don't, but it's just sort of like a, I don't know. I'm still of a mind where it's like a, I wouldn't want that job, to be honest, and I appreciate those who do it and their hands are tied a lot of the time. But it was I mean, it's kind of both. Like, the situation is often frustrating. You only go talk to them when you're in a frustrating situation, right? But I don't think they should get the short end of the stick. They should not get the vitriol. From that, you know? They're rather innocent in the entire situation. Because they're not really directly tied with how the product, service, or whatever itself operates. But anyway, on that note, I guess I'll round this episode off here. A bit shorter than usual, but so be it. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.